All right, if you are 50 years or older and you're concerned about having weak legs, this video is for you.
The first exercise, we're going to do some sit to stands from a chair. Push with your arms to get up, and then make sure to reach back with your arms when you sit down. Once this becomes too easy for you, you can progress to maybe just using one arm to help push up and try to use your legs more for the strength. Beyond that point, you can cross your arms like this, and then stand up and then sit down. Make sure you have good control the whole time.
All right, the second one is lunges. Simply get in the position Mike is, have a hand on a cupboard or a solid chair and use it for balance.
So a more advanced way, you can start with your feet together and then step forward like this and come back to the starting position.
All right, the third exercise is to start out with for beginners. It's simply sidestepping. You may have a cane or a stick to hold on for balance and go back and forth about 5 steps. If this is too easy, the next step, if you have ankle weights like Mike has around his ankles.
But just that added resistance at your ankles is going to make it a little more challenging. We are actually strengthening the side muscles of the hip, which keep you upright when you're standing and walking.
Now, another option to add resistance to this, if you do not have the ankle weights or if you have the bands, you can either use a tube band like this or a large loop band side step. We can go in unison, eh, Mike?
These are a little nicer than the cuff weights because you actually get that lateral resistance with them.
Now, if you have balance problems and you do not feel steady with this, it's not an option unless you have a partner.
The next exercise we're going to do are 3 directional hip kicks. So we're going to go forward to begin, sideways, and then we're going to go backwards. So first, you're going to keep your legs straight. Just swing it as high as you can comfortably. Make sure to control it on the way down. We're not going to just swing around like you're kicking a ball. Okay, you're going to do 10 this direction, then you're going to go 10 out to the side. After 10 repetitions, you're going to go backwards. You're going to work this glute, so you're working front hip muscle, side hip muscle, then back hip muscle.
The next way to advance it, if you happen to have bands like this, use the resistance of the band. Works very well to make it more resistant. Simply step away. Now, if you happen to have a waddling gait, or therapists call it Trendelenburg, it's where you find yourself going side to side as you walk. This particular hip exercise can really get after that.
You're going to stand on the step like this. What you're going to end up doing is lifting your pelvis up on one side, and then you're going to drop it down. You hold on. I'm just showing what my pelvis is doing for the viewers here. So you're going to lift up like this, and then back down.
These exercises are really going to help strengthen your legs and your hips so that you can be more mobile.